Hey guys, welcome to Pepcoding. In today's lecture, we are going to solve this question, which is remove k digits. Okay, so let's read the question. Given string num representing a non-negative integer num. Okay, so they have provided us a string and it's a non-negative integer number. Okay, and an integer k. Print the smallest possible integer after removing k digits from the number. Okay, I hope you understood this question from the statement itself. So let's see the input a string number, that's input and a number k. Okay, and there are some constraints that are the k is starting from 1 and it's going to 10 to 5, and num string consists of only digits, and num does not have any leading zeros except for the zeros itself. Okay, this is also fine. Okay, so let's understand this question, that what this question is saying. Okay, so what they are saying is they will provide us some string. Okay, some input is, what is input is a number string. Number is a string here, and a k integer. Fine, so let's take an example. Okay, so let's say they have provided us a number, string which is 15132. Okay, and a k integer which is 2. So what they are asking, or what question is saying, that if we are going to remove two digits from this number, then please tell us then we have to give the output of the smallest number. Okay, so let's see now what are the possible cases to remove some digits from this 5132. Okay, so now what I am saying, if I want to remove two digits. Okay, now let's say from the very first I removed 5. No, let's say k is equals to 1. I just want to remove a single digit, and you just give me the output of the smallest number, which will be getting after removing any of the one digits. Okay, so let's say I am going to remove 5 this time. Okay, so I remove 5. So what I am getting right now, I will get what? I will get 132. Okay, so I am writing here 132. Okay, now what if I remove 1? I'll get 532. Okay, so what if I remove 3? What I am getting right now, I am getting 512. Okay, what if I remove 2? I am getting what? I am getting 513. Okay, so you can see from here that when I removed 5, I'm getting this 132. But when I am not removing 5, I am removing other digits. I'm getting this 532, 512, 513. Okay, so let's take some other example. I hope you understood this question, and what the question is saying. Okay, I just wanted to explain the question to you. Now let's say k equals to 2. I just want to Now let's say k equals to 2. If I remove 5 1, what I am getting here? I'm getting 3 2. But if I am removing, okay, I was it 5 1 na? So I got 32. Okay, now what if I remove 32? I am getting 51. But if I remove this 1 3, I am getting 52. So we just have to provide the output of the smallest of these. Okay, whatever the possible answer is. Okay, so now let's check it out. Let's see how we can solve this question. Okay, so now let's talk about this input only, 5132. Okay, now I was doing what? I was starting from here, right? So now I am seeing 5. What if I remove 5? I am getting 132. Okay, now what if I don't remove 5, but I am going to remove else part? Okay, so now I am getting what? I am going to remove 1, then I am getting what? 5, some 3 2. Okay, now I am going to remove 3. I am getting 5 1 2. Okay, and now I am going to remove 2. I am getting 5 1 3. So able to observe one thing, what is happening here. See, this 3 2, this 1 2, we are not dealing with these. Why? Because see, when I removed 5, I got what? I got 132. But when I am not removing 5, in what? I'm getting the number in 500 range. See, 532, 512, 513. Okay, so what I am observing here, you can see from here also what I am observing. See, if I'm just comparing what I am saying, that let's say I am talking about 5. I want to remove it or not. Okay, I'm just going to compare the two numbers, the first two numbers. Let's say I'm going to compare it. Okay, Now what I'm going to do, if I'm going to remove 5, then I will get 132. If I'm going to remove what? Remove 1, then I'm going to what? 532. I'm going to get the range of 500 if I will not remove 5. So from this observation, what I am getting that if I am comparing these two numbers, the number which is if initially the number is greater than the other one, then I have to remove 5, then I will get the smallest number. See, so let's talk about some other examples also. Let's talk about other examples. Let's say my number is what? 432 43211. Okay, now I want to do what? Now let's say I want to remove two digits. Firstly, I have to remove one digit only, na? Then I talk about the other one. Okay. Now what if I remove 4 here? Okay. Firstly, I am watching. See, I am going to watch 4 and 3. 4 is bigger than 3. Then I am going to remove it. Okay. So I am getting 3211. What if now I don't remove 4? I am going to remove other one. So I'll get some number like this, 444. It's in the range of 4000. I'm going to remove 2, let's say. Then I will get again 444. Clearly you can see from it that 3211 is less than all these numbers if I am not going to remove 4. Okay, so there's a condition that if I am checking from the very start, so if the starting number is greater than the other number, the starting number is greater than the next number, then I have to remove this starting number, then I'll get the smaller number. Okay, so here I got 3211. Now I am going to remove, let's say I got the smallest, one of the smallest from these, whatever the possibilities were. Okay, so now I want to remove, because k was 2, now I have to remove two digits. So I removed one. Now I'm going to remove the second one. So what I'm going to do here is, let's say I'm going to remove. So let's say I'm watching it. What can I do? What can I do is, if I remove 3, I'll get 211. If I don't remove 3, I'll get some 311 or 321, like these. It's in the range of 300s. But I got here too. What actually happening? I am just comparing these two, and if the first number is greater than the second, then I am just removing 3. And you can see from this, if I want to remove two digits, so what will be the possible answer? What will be the possible smallest answer? See, this possible smallest answer will be obviously will be what? It will be 211. See, if I have to remove 43, then I'll get 211. Just you guys think about this thing, and see if there are any other possible way. I'm sure there is no possible way. Okay, we have to remove 43 and we'll get the smallest output as 211. Okay, so now let's talk about this, the approach, what we will be doing in this question. Okay, what exactly the approach is. Okay, how we will be doing this question. Okay, so this is the stack model. So we are going to use the stack. We are going to have a stack, and we are going to use the stack to solve this problem. Okay, so let's talk about the number, which is let's say 5 3 2 2 2, and last it's 1. Okay, so what I am going to do, see, firstly now I am going to iterate to every character. It's a string. Okay, remember this also, it's a string. And now let's say I got k equals to 3. So what I have to do, I have to delete 3 digits so that I am getting the smallest possible output, smallest possible integer. Okay, after removing 3 digits. Okay, so what I am going to do, see, I'm going to push every character, every digit in this stack. Okay, let's say I'm talking about 5. Okay, now I pushed my 5 in this stack. You just see first. Now what we are going to do, see, push 5. Okay, so now what I will be doing is, now I will be seeing the second one. Okay, now what will I do? I will check if my character, if my this character is less than the stack stop. Okay, now you can see my stack. What we were doing, what? We were starting from here and seeing, and we were watching if 5 is greater than 3, then we were deleting 5. So now what I will be doing here, I will be checking 3. Is my stack stop is greater than this character? Yes, it is. That means what? My this character is smallest than. So here I have to delete 5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop my digit out. Okay, so now let's talk about the other one. Okay, so I have no options for 3, and so I have to push this 3. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to see about 2. Okay, So now 2 is also less than my stack stop. Okay, so again I am going to remove my this 3. Okay, so here I am. Yes, so I am going to push this 2. This 2 I am going to push. Okay, so now I am going to check about this 2. Okay, so my number is what? So let's talk about first this thing. Okay, now let's say 5 3 2 2 2 1 was it now. So what are the possible? I have removed 5 3. We have to remove 5 3 to get the smallest answer. Okay, I have already explained to you this why. Okay, so let's say I have removed 5 3. So what I'm left to, I have deleted two digits. So now my k equals to 1. So I have only one option left to delete this. So what are the options? Let's say I'm going to delete this one. So what will I get? I will get 2 2 2. So what if I am going to delete this 2 or any of the two? Will get the same answer. What will be that answer? That will be 2 2 1. Okay, so what is the smallest is it? 2 2 1. So what we are going to do, if we are getting the same exact same values, then we are not going to delete it. Okay, okay, so here where were we? Where were we were here, right? So we were okay, yeah. So we were comparing this two. Yes, we have pushed. Now we were comparing this one. These are equal. My stack stop is not greater than the correct. So I have no option. I am going to push it out. Okay, so I have pushed this one also. Again, second one. Now I am here. Now I am checking about this. So again, I am going to push this. Now I am here. Now I will be checking. Is my stack stop greater than this character? Yes, it is. So I am going to delete this one. So again, now my k is equal to 0. Okay, because firstly I removed what? Firstly I removed this 5, then I removed this 3, then I removed this 2. Okay, yeah. So now I have no option left. So I'm going to push this one. Now what I am going to do? Now my answer is this 1 2 2 I got. Okay, so let's talk about this 5 3 3 5 3 2 2 2 1. Okay, what was the possible answer? Initially, I removed 5 3 because I have to remove because my numbers are greater than the next numbers. So now after this, I remove this 2 from the stack. So this is my possible answer 2 2 1. But my yes, my stack is like this only, but my stack is in opposite way. That means it's storing the numbers in the reverse order. So what I am going to do now, I will be just inversing these digits. You have to worry about this thing. Okay. So let's talk about some other examples also. Let's see if my number was 1 2 3 4. So what are the possible ways? Let's say my k equals to 2. What are the possible what should be the possible output? Okay, I want to delete two digits. So what will be that? So that I'll be getting the smallest answer. So my our algorithm was what? We were checking that one is greater than 2 or not. Okay, so from here I can see 1 is less than 2. Yes, 2 is less than 3. Yes, 3 is less than 4. Yes. So what I will be doing here, see, who was what actually? See, so what I was doing here, I was iterating from the very start till the end, and I was doing what? I was pushing every element. Okay, so initially I pushed one, fine, I pushed one. Now I am here. Now I am checking if my 2 is less than stack stop or not, or if my stack stop is greater than this character or it is not. So I have no option. I am not going to pop this up. Okay, so what are the possible answers? Let's hit and try method. I will be getting, if I remove these 3 4, then I will be getting answer 1 2. This is the only solution, I think. 1 2, that means 12 will be the answer of this question. Okay, after removing two digits. What if I remove 2 3, then I will be getting 14. This is not the answer. What if I get I remove 34? Okay, we are getting 12. What if I remove 12, then I'm getting 34. So 12 is the only answer if I remove 34. Okay, so what I am doing here, I have pushed 1, then I am checking if is my stack stop is greater than this character. No, so I have no other option. I am going to push this. I'm just popping my character only when I'm getting when I'm getting my stack stop greater than the character. Okay, that means I have the greater value, so I have to delete that number to make the output smaller. Okay, so now I am at 3 and now I am checking. No, my stack stop is less than. Okay, so I am going to push this. Now I am checking about 4. So 4, I have no option. I am going to push my 4. Okay, so now my stack is like this 4 3 2 1, but my k is equals to 2 right now. I have I have not removed any digit. So what I am going to do here is, when I have iterated fully, okay, when I have completed my iteration, after iteration, if my k is greater than 0, after iteration, okay, what I'll be doing, I'll be checking if my k is greater than 0, then I'm going to do what? I'm going to pop my digits by, top of the stack. I'm going to digit what? I'm going to pop initially 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, then I'm going to wait. After this, what I'm going to do, I am going to delete, going to pop 4. Okay, then my key equals to 1 now. Then I'm going to pop 3. Then my key is equal to 0 now. Okay, so from here you can see my answer is 1, 2. It's in the inverse order, reverse order. So we just have to, reverse it. When I'm going to pop this out, then I get 2. Then I'm going to pop it out, 1. But we'll be just printing it in the reverse way. Okay. So I hope you understood this explanation. So let's try to code this now. Then you'll be getting better picture of this question. Okay, guys. So let's code this now. Okay. So we were coding in C++. Yes. So what we were doing initially. Okay. So let me tell you one thing. What if my input is, let's say my input is 1 to 3 and my k equals to 3. What this means, I have to remove 3 digits, okay, from this number. I'm going to remove what? 1, 2, 3. I have to remove all the digits. Then what will be the possible answer? Obviously, my answer will be equal to 0. Now, let's say what if my digit is like this and my k equals to 6, let's say. Okay, now my k is greater than my string's length. Okay, so this will also be giving the answer 0. Okay, so these are some cases. Okay, so now let's write it here itself. That is, if my num dot length, okay, if my, sorry, num dot size, it's not length, my num dot, my k is greater than equal to my num dot size. Okay, so what I have to do here is I have to print 0. Okay, I'm going to print here 0 and I have to return from here. Fine. So now I have now what we were doing, we were firstly I have to create a stack of character. Okay, so here I have created a stack of data type of characters. Yes, I have to fill characters inside it. So after this, I was doing what I was iterating in my string. Okay, that is I equals to 0 and I less than what? Num dot size. Okay, okay, is size. Okay, yes, so I'm going to iterate it. And first option, what was it? I have to push all the elements, right? So I'm going to push every element. So I'm going to push every element. It is num of what? Num of I. Okay, so now what I'll be doing here, you just see here. My stack dot size must be greater than 0, and I have to pop my elements till when my k is greater than 0. Okay, and what? And my stack stop must be greater than what? My num of. Okay, then I have to do what? I have to pop out the elements and I have to decrease the size. Okay, so what we are doing here, let's take some input, that is 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so I have to remove, let's say it is 1, 1, 1. Okay, now let's say I have to remove 3 digits. Okay, so what I will be doing here, this is my stack. Okay, now I'm iterating from okay, so now I'm iterating in my string. Okay, so for I equals to 0, firstly, so what will happen, I am here right now, so this while loop will not run because my stack size is equal to 0, but this statement is saying stack size must be greater than 0. Okay, so after this, what I have option left, I have to push my character. Okay, I have pushed my character. Now for I will be equal to 2, this will check for this. Okay, for 1. Okay, now if yes, stack size is greater than 0 and k is also greater than 0, but stack stop is not greater than 1. They are equal, they are not greater than 1. Okay, So again, I have no option, so I have to push this element here. I have pushed it. Okay, so now the turn is for 2. Same thing will be happening. Okay, then 2 will be getting pushed. Till when I'm going to do this while loop will only run when I'm getting the stack stop greater than my character, my this character. Okay, so then 2, then one more 2 is there, then one more 2 is there. After this, I'm here, I'm at 3. Okay, I'm at 3. Now my stack stop, sorry, it is also greater, so my 3 is also getting, will be pushed. Okay, so after this, what we will be getting, see, so what I have to do now, my k equals to 3 now. Okay, so my string was what? My string was this one, 3. So what will be the possible answer for this? Now for possible answer, what can I do? I have to delete this 3. Okay, 3, 2, 2. My answer will be 1, 1, 2. I'll be getting this thing. So what, like this 1, 2, 3, 4. If I am getting input like this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. The possible output for this, the smallest number after deleting, let's say 3 numbers, will be what? Will be like this. Now I have to delete this 4, 3, 2. Okay, this is the only answer. Then I'll get 1. So after this, all this, what I have to do after pushing and non pushing, after popping every element and pushing every element, that means if my while, sorry, if now my key is greater than 0, I haven't deleted every deleted the k number. So what I have to do here, I have to pop my number again. Okay, I have popped it, and I'm going to do what, I'm going to decrease my k. Okay, so here it is. Okay, one more thing I just wanted to say, why I'm running this while loop. Let's take some example. Let's say 1, 2, 2, 2, and this is, let's say, 1. Fine. So I wanted to do what, I want to delete 2 digits. Okay, let's say 3 digits. Okay, so this is my stack. Initially, what will be the condition? I have to push 1. Okay, now my 2, I'll be checking 2. This while loop will not run. Okay, so now my key is greater than 0, and stack top of the stack is not greater than this number. Okay, so I have no option, I have to push 2, then I have to push this 2 also, and this 2 also. Now this condition will run. Why? Because my stack size is greater than 0. Yes, true. My key is greater than 0. Yes, true. And my stack stop is greater than the number, and my number is what right now, 1. So I have to pop this element. See, I have to pop this element. Okay, so after this popping, I have popped this one. Fine, I have popped this one. Okay, now this while loop will run again and see if this character is greater, if my stack stop is greater than this character. Yes, so I will pop this again. Going to pop this out. Now my key equal to what? I have popped 2 elements. See, this one and this one. Now again this while loop will run and see if my stack stop is greater than this character. Yes, it is. So I have to pop it out. Now my k equals to 0. Plus my, now my k equals to 0. So this while loop will not run again, and I am going to hit this condition, and I am going to push my element. Plus my for loop is also finished. That means I have iterated all the elements of my string. Okay, and now my stack is like this. Okay, so this will be my answer, and let's talk about, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I am going to remove 2 elements here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no option. This while loop will not run for this for loop, and I am going to push every element. Now this while loop will run, and what will happen when till my k is greater than 0? My k is equal to 2 right now. Okay, so I am going to remove this 4. My k is 1 now. Now I am going to remove this 3. Now my k equals to 0. So this while loop is also done. So my answer is 2, 1. But I want what? My answer is as 1, 2. My possible answer is 1, 2. Na? But if I am going to pop this out, then I will be getting 2. Then I'll getting 1. But I want my answer in this direction. So I'm just going to fill this tag in the character array in the reverse one. See what I'll be doing. I'll be doing here what? I'm going to create a vector. Fine. I'm going to create a vector of what? Characters, and I'm going to assign this size or tag size. Fine, assign it as tag size, Okay, and this is the name of my array. So I will see, you just see what I'm going to do. If and I equals to what, my array dot size till I greater than equal to 0 and I plus plus. Okay, so now I'm going to do what? I'm going to store, sorry, I'm going to store my stacks element in this array. Okay, so how I'm going to do this? See, array of I will be equal to my stacks top, fine, and I'm going to pop my elements. Stacks dot pop. Okay, so now my array is filled in the right direction. Okay, so after this, what I have to do? I just have to print my array. So I equals to 0, I less than my array size, and I plus plus, and I am going to just print my elements out. Okay, so I have to print this, so I have to do this thing. Okay, okay, so one more thing left. So yes, now my answer was like this one too. Now I have filled my character array as initially I filled two in the backward direction, then I filled one. Then now in this loop, what I am going to do, I am iterating from the start and I am printing it. Okay. So let's talk about some more test case. Okay, so let's say my number is like this. Now I have to remove one digit from here. Okay, so initially what will happen? I'm going to iterate from here. I'm going to push it. Okay, in the second character, I'm going to check. Yes, my stack top is greater than this character, so I'm going to push this out. So I'm going to push this out. Okay, I have pushed this. Now I have no option, so I have to push this also. Sorry, pop this out. I popped one. Okay, so now one is k equals to 0. Also, I have to push this 0 and I'll check. Okay, sorry, I'll not check. My k is equals to 0. Na, see, my k equals to 0. So this while loop will not run anymore. Okay, so it will push every elements 0, 0, 0, then 2. Okay, so if I have removed one, see, if I have removed one, my answer will be what? My answer will be 2, right? Because these zeros does not, define anything, or right, these three zero does not mean anything. Okay, starting 0. So what I will be doing here, so after this I'm getting this tag. Okay, now my k equals to 0. I don't have to push any element when I am creating my character array. So I will be getting answer like this 0, 0, 0, and then 2. When I'm going to print, then I'll be getting this answer 0, 0, 0, then 2. But I want two answers. So what I will be doing here, I will be just initializing a variable, let's say d equals to start from 0, and I'll be checking how many zeros are there in the start. Okay, then I'm going to print. You just see here what I'm going to do. I'm just going to count the number of zeros from the start. Okay, so I have copied this. Wait, so I have copied this and I am going to initialize a d equals to 0. D equals to 0. Then I am going to count how many zeros are there. Plus, I'll be checking if my array of I must be, sorry, equals to what? This. See this thing. We have to, count. We have to increase my d when, only when. Okay, wait. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here, let's say my array is like this 0, 0, and 1. Okay, so this for loop will run. Okay, it will check, yes, it is 0, then it will count d to 1, then it will check the second, yes, it is 0, then it will count to 2, then it will check this one, and it is not 0 right now. Okay, so this for loop will terminate here only. It will not check the other element, so it will check only the starting. Okay, so now I'm going to do what? I am going to start my array from d. Let's say there were no zeros in the start, it will be starting from 0 itself. Okay, so now let's try to run this code and see if there are any errors. If there are, then we will be solving those errors. Okay, so let's see. So yes, okay, return here 0. It's not void or something. Main is of int. Okay, some error is here. Okay, let's see if I have I plus plus. here it is I minus minus. Okay, so yes, now this should work. Okay, let me resolve this error first. Okay, so your error was here because I have to start from array dot size minus one now. Okay, so now let's run this and see if all the test cases are getting passed. Yes, it's accepted. Let's try to submit. Uh, uh, yes, we have submitted all the test cases and those are getting passed. So guys, I hope you understood this question. If you are having any doubt, please watch this video again. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and please share and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys. We'll meet in the next lecture. Bye bye.